Hello and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out, we were messing around with my 900 and, by the end of it, 955 brake horsepower Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Fantastic car, really good for doing some of the grindy events to try and get some credits. So I'll be using that every now and then just to do 5-10 minutes here and there when I can, just to ensure I guess 80-100,000 credits. Gran Turismo really needs to sort out the credit system. I know they have started and it's definitely getting better, but it does need to be sorted out because the cars are way too expensive compared to what you have. Anyway, that aside, in this video, as I said I would in the last video, now I'll do it, we're going to be doing 3 races to ensure that we collect our Nissan sports cars. It's going to be on a track that I have never raced on, so that is going to be interesting. Then we're going to be on a track that I have done a bit of a license test on, but raced on a long time ago, so that is going to be interesting. And then it's going to be on a track I do not particularly like. And I tell you what, let's start with this track, and I want to see whether my 584 performance point car is going to be suitable for this. I certainly hope it is. I do not want this to be too difficult, to be honest. I just want to get it done. So let's see what happens. Make sure you stay tuned. I think I did a license test on this track, so I should know what it's like to drive. And the part where the red dot's going through now is very annoying. Now, of course, I am aware that I only need to be 3rd place or higher. I don't know what's going on with my gear stick. It won't read it at all. Thank you, Gran Turismo. You've messed up my Fanatec. Great. Right. Well, I need to really put my foot down here now. See, the problem with them starting you at the back of the grid, whilst it really looks nice and works, I suppose, in terms of, oh yeah, you've got to battle through the grid. The 500, and if you've got the exact same power, the chances of you actually gaining and beating is not going to be easy. And that is a problem. I don't know what Gran Turismo has done with the fact that I cannot use my shifter. I just don't know what's going on here. Right, this should be flat all the way through. I know that's saying 4, but I think I can take this flat. Well, I could have if that fair lady wasn't in the way. So what, not having a shifter's actually annoying me. So do I have a clutch? No clutch. Great. I will have to check my settings after this. This is the annoying part, as I said. Careful as I can. That wasn't too bad. Okay. So that means that, because I did think that the Camaro did have a manual gearbox. No, I think I could have done about 550 on this actually. Surprisingly, in cars like this, yeah, more like a Japanese, or just Japanese road cars, but more, it's just a bit more, it feels a bit more Japanese street scene, and for this track actually works. But in the special license, I had the Castrol Tom Supra. It's good for this track, does not really work. Where's that car? There it is. So currently I'm running this on update 1.12. That update should, right, let's see if as I said, I should be able to see, flat. I just need to be able to cut that inside very, very well. Okay, I'll give it to that. I will give it to that Corolla. That was a really, really good cutback. Clean racing, which I'm impressed with. Here we go. It's 3 laps, so I can be a little patient here. Ooh, I didn't know that. Is that one of the bullet trains, or is that the Japanese metro or something? What does it look like? What does it look like? Looks like a bullet train. Okay, this car in front of me is actually fairly fast. And I do like, I have to say, I am liking this Japanese racing, Japanese car racing. It does work. I might just bring my, I might slow my car down a bit just to miss the braking spot for that. I suppose you guys can tell on tracks that I am not particularly used to, because I'm not very confident on the braking. But I've done this one enough times on that special license. I think I did it 8 or 9. I had 8 or 9 attempts. I was messing up just towards the end, and then as I was doing that, I kept getting faster and faster and faster through these sections. So in the end, when I did manage to string it all together, I ended up about 2 or 3 seconds faster than the time it needed. Which is like, okay, well that's nice. This time I can take the line I want. Oh, I don't know. Should I slow this down? That's it's going to be interesting. If I just slow my car down just a little. Oh, that's the kind of mistake that I was making in the license test. Just slightly fast through the corner. Just understeering out. Completely my fault. It's not, that had nothing to do with Gran Turismo's physics or anything. There's the metro train. So that one was a bullet train. That's the metro. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off my clean race. It's 30k there. And I get my Sylvia. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch off my controller. There we go. I'm going to switch it back on. Meantime, I'll do that. whilst this is sorting itself out. I like that Sylvia. I'm going to have to get a few of those. Ooh. Yes, I do want photos in this. Hey, this is going to be interesting. The question is, where do we get the photos? That's not something to do. That's it. Because this is always going to look good. There's no doubt this is going to work. I like this. This is this Lancer intentionally tuned like this, or has somebody? Because this looks really nice. It's just simple. Look at that. It's simple, but just fantastic. Whilst my car just looks like somebody forgot. Yes, somebody forgot that. Oh, you're in a race. You need to. I'm not getting the angle I want here, which is fine. Let's continue playing. Just through the docks here, it just looks fantastic. It really, really does. Let's have a look. Oh, that could be rather nice. Get out of the way, car. That does not look terrible. Glare's a little harsh. Once again, I'm finding the glare on these just to be a little bit harsh. Do that, like that, like that. Let's take the shot and see how it looks. Again, these are all for thumbnails. Decent. I'll take it. I will take that. And now let's have a look at anywhere else we could potentially. I'm just going to go back a little just to have a look. For example, here, is there anything here? It's strange because you end up with this yeah, that's looking pretty. That's looking pretty Japanese right there. Let's do that. It's strange because when you're in the replay, it looks much brighter, like they're doing. I know they've got all the ray tracing and everything going on, and then here it looks a lot brighter as well, which is really, really strange. I think I need to change my. Panning mode for this particular one. That's a really good shot, though. I think so. Leave it in the comments box if you think, oh, those are rubbish shots. That is better. That is much better. Again, I know my car doesn't have a livery or anything. It is coming. It is definitely coming. I will be doing an entire episode doing my, my first ever livery or whatever it is. Let's have a look at where we are. No, that's not good. That doesn't. I mean, it could work. I will just try it out again. See the colours disappear until you put it in. Oh, I know. How much zoom can I put on this car? Okay. And I want the other car just to be in view. There we go. Get that glare down once again. Just too much. Way too much glare. Get that glare down. Get that aperture down. Check that out. Let's see what we get. And again, I wish your shutter speed could be slower. I wish we could have a 130 and a 120 shutter speed. Not dynamic enough. I want some dynamic. It's just not quite dynamic enough here for me. How about that? Pointing towards the corner? Possibly? Hang on, can we? Yeah, see, we cannot do a slower shutter speed, which is annoying. Because if I wanted one of those really fast looking shots, I want a shutter speed of 110. So 1/10 of a second or something. That's a little better. I'm still not happy with it. But that's enough of the photos. Let's go ahead and... in fact, let me have a quick look somewhere elsewhere. See, missed that spot there. Just having a quick look. Now it's daytime. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this track really lends itself to great daytime shots. But I guess we shall see very quickly. Just a zoom in from here. See what that gives us. Again, for those of you who know my channel, you guys know I tend to like taking photographs. It's just a thing I do. Oh, that's nicer. But a little bit too... There we go. Perhaps something along those lines. And this one, I think the glare works. It just fades everything out into the distance, which is nice, as I said. No, something looks wrong there. What is it? It is the glare. Why is that looking wrong on these? It isn't doing what it's supposed to do. Also, I'm going to focus on the back of this here. Like that. That was weird. Like, it did this sparkly effect that it really should not be doing. Unless that is because it's a 4K picture trying to render to a 1080p screen. It could be. No, look. That's... Well, I'll save the picture anyway. And then... I'll have to have a look. Anyway, I need to get back to racing. Let's stop this. Let's go racing. We have two more races to do, which is going to take a little while. I won't take photos at those races. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Let's go Fuji. Fuji Speedway. Oh, I wanted to slow the car down just a smidge, didn't I? How do I do that? I want to add some downforce for this, though. In fact, that will do. That will slow the car down a little. But I did want to... no, I don't think there's... I don't have any of the controllers or anything to... Or ballast. It's fine. It is fine. Right. Let's see if... by switching on my controller this time... There we go. Let me see if I've got my gearing back. Oh, it's raining. Oh. Oh dear. Well, I'm on semi-slicks, so there we go. I've got my gearing back. No idea what happened, but this is going to be an interesting. This is going to be very interesting. I've not. Right. I have driven in the rain a little, but not a lot. And so this is going to be an interesting way of me driving, because I do not know what Gran Turismo's rain physics are really like. I've done a little bit, as I said, I think there's a license test that had it, but that was about it. I need to get past this lot very quickly though. Well, that wasn't my fault, he just turned in on me. I was clearly alongside there. Give that person room. Still there, still there. Fuji Speedway, it's been such a long time. And now we have the tight corner coming up. Which I used to like taking really wide and cutting in, but in the rain it isn't happening. So I used to like going really, really wide and cutting in sharp for that. Let's go. Oh, they're pulling away. I mean, I did say I wanted a little bit of a challenge, didn't I? Oh wait, I'm reeling him back in. No, I'm not. There they go. Okay. Well, am I going to win this? I really do not know, and I'm aquaplaning. Come on, come on, come on. I want to get past these guys by... I've got to figure out where I'm going to get past them. Oh dear. Slide off the track, slide back on the track. Oh, everybody's struggling here. Everybody's struggling here. Come on, come on. There we go. I don't think second gear is the gear I want. I mean, sorry, I don't think first is the gear I want. It says first. I do not think that's the right choice here. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, RX-7. I sort of just slid off track there. That was just full aquaplaning. I could not stop the car there. The problem is I could not feel that through my wheel the way I was expecting it to be. No, you do not just turn in. Give me a little bit of room, please. Thank you. Well, the rain's stopping, so that's good. I'm not sure if this is my first ever rain race. See, this is what I used to like doing. So wide in, really tight to the corner, and then... Nope, the rain's starting again. Oh, I have a way of... how do I... Right, how do I change my... Is it this? There we go, weather radar. Uh, 18 miles, 9 miles... There you go. That's pretty cool, I think. So, well, one of the things that I will say that I do like about Gran Turismo, and I do not know if this is just a Gran Turismo thing or it's more than that. You know, other titles have it as well. Is that I can have my controller connected and my steering wheel connected at the same time, and it recognises and responds to both, which is, I think, is really nice. Too fast, too fast, too fast. There we go. Now, one of the things I do not like about the PlayStation as a whole is this only has one USB Type A port, which is like, why? That does not make any sense. Having a USB Type A port is great, and you only have one of them, and your cable that comes with your charging port. Oh, come on! The cable that comes with the charging for charging the controller is a USB A to C. C goes in the back of the controller. A on the PlayStation side. Great, that's fine. It then has a second USB Type C port, which again, great. You know, you're moving forward. But things like my Fanatec software, my Fanatec hardware, have a USB Type A connection, not a Type C. So if my controller is running low, and I have my steering wheel plugged in, I cannot do both at the same time. Little bit iffy. How do I... what is it that I'm supposed to do? So 0.7 miles is the most you can have. And that is a win. Great. Do I want to take another picture here? I kind of do. Let's just see if I just take one or two really quickly before I continue. Yeah, I should have got the 30,000 there, but I didn't because someone slid into me? Or did I slide into somebody? Now someone slid into me. Ooh, I'm going to get to 16. Whatever 16 brings again, I'm not sure what these levels really do. Where am I now? Where am I? There am I. Yes, that's how that word works. One picture I want to take is on the back straight. Oh, I mean that's a pretty decent shot. Just a bunch of cars racing here. Let's go. Let's see what happens if I try to put them in like this. That isn't really... it's too far, isn't it? I think it's too far. Oh no, it might not be. If I... no, this is too far. Rubbish. Move closer. Move about there. See what that brings instead. Oh, but now the cars are covered. Well, the difficulties of photography, not just in real life, but in a game. Yeah, this isn't giving me the shot I want, and I'm not going to waste time on it. I'm sure I can come back and do that. I want to take a photo down the back straight. Oh, that's another thing I've just noticed. I have the wrong mode selected on my I had the wrong mode selected on my car, on my wheel. That was awkward. Ah, here we go. This is the one I want. Where everybody is just trying to work their way through the traffic. So if I just do... hopefully something like that. Let's see what that gives me. Because it was pressing the brakes the entire time. I didn't even notice that, to be honest. Is it going to give me what I want? And the answer to that is no. I'm not going to waste time again. But I am going to take this. Where's the final lap? Right towards the end. there's the brakes being pressed. There we go. And in walk mode, once again, down the straight, kind of, I think that would actually look decent. So I will try and come up with a decent picture for that. It's a bit closer, that's something like that. Like that. Glare down once again. I wish there was a default way of doing this, or maybe there's a way to set up one of these custom ones to work the way they're supposed to, or the way I want them to. I have no idea. Yep, I will take it. It's not exactly the photo I wanted, but I'll take it. I'm not going to waste any further time. Let's go ahead and do the last race. This time with my steering wheel set up for Gran Turismo, not for Assetto Corsa. And that is this one here. Now my wheel's going to feel all different and everything's going to get messed up. And are we racing at night? I'm going to end up stargazing. Just going to point that out. Oh, that's a nice skyline. I like the tune on that. I like the colours. And that's an RX-8. Oh, come on. Hey, that was rude. That was rude again. Alright, they want to play like that. Here we go. Oh, the sun is rising. This is a decent track. Yeah, this is an okay track. This is. Let's see. Go right round the outside. I think my biggest advantage over these guys is not power, it's tyres. I have better tyres than this lot. That is my biggest advantage. It's definitely not power. Because I feel like I take corners way better, but in the straights they are not only comparable, but they do actually beat me. So perhaps I should just drop my tyres down from whatever they are, just drop them down one and see what we get. Let's go ahead and change this to track map. Actually, I don't need it as to be track map. That will do. Oh, okay. I thought that was further than it was. Maybe I should have put the track map back on. Oops. Okay, apparently I'm still apparently pressing the brakes for some bizarre reason. I do not know why. So I need to figure that out. Yeah, apparently my car is still pressing the brakes. I'm confused. I had this set up. I specifically had this set up so that I wasn't on the brakes. Gran Turismo, Fanatec, this is supposed to be a partnership and this just does not work. Although I will check the controls. Because I'm going to see what my dead zones are like again. this is another check of the dead zones. Because I do know that Gran Turismo Polyphony did say they did something with the dead zones. Or sorry, not something with the dead zones, something with the controller settings. So I will go ahead and check, but not pleased. Not pleased. You set it up, you expect it to work once it's set up, not to constantly have to... Sure, let's go here. That's not where I'm supposed to be going. New track, you'll have to forgive me. Never done a single lap on this. One more lap to go. That was a lot better on the brakes because I knew that the corner was tighter. Also, completely and utterly forgot that I was in a race. And I need to get past these three. I was just taking it easy, learning the track, learning where to drive. And then I saw the cars ahead and I went, oh, I'm not in first place. I have to race. Because else I'm not going to get what I want, which is the win, of course. Oh, we're almost at the end, right. I need to really... The brakes are costing me here. They really are. There's another car. That's one down, one to go. That wasn't brake checking. I'm pretty sure that wasn't brake checking anyway. Come on. Over the curb. British touring car style. Needed to do that. Right, I need to check out my... That's fine. After this episode, I'll have to check this out. Okay. Interesting track. I do kind of like it. But that does bring me nicely to the end of this episode. Unfortunately, missing the 30k again. Nearly up to 2 million. And that completes the menu. So we have to go back over to the Cafe. Level 16. Ooh, new helmet. Metallic GT. I need to sort out that as well. Race suit. That's something that needs to be done. Oh well. I'll get there eventually. I will certainly get there eventually. Alright, let's go back to the Cafe to finish off. And see what else we have to do. I want the Nürburgring. Yes, thank you. I don't want to see the pictures of the cars. I know what they are. What's next? Okay, I will take Bathurst. Kyoto Driving Park, no idea. I'll take Bathurst though. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Gran Turismo 7. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so. www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your supports will be massively appreciated. I would really I was reading that. I would really appreciate your assistance with that. And also, you can find me on social media as ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me. This is going to be a piece of cake. because I've already got 2 out of the 3. Yep, that's going to be pretty easy. And I'll see you next time in Gran Turismo 7.